To throw is Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
He keeps it himself.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Third and long. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Back to throw, Young. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Come on, set. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. 70 range, 70 range. Check go.
Here's Young. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. The run up the middle. It's Walker. Again, he finds an opening. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And a short pickup down to the 21. Second down and 8. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's Walker. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Lion. Let's go now. 79 Bronco. 19 Lion. Ready?
To throw, Young. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. We'll try to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Yeah! Here we go! Wait, take! Where are you take?
Second down, Prescott. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Yeah!
They'll run right. Here's Walker. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Prescott. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, Dallas.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Mustang 19. Set. Ready.
Here's Young. He'll go right and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
Now Young. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. Here's Young to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On second down, Young. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Here we go, set. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Go.
Now Young. He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's 2nd and 2.
18, Pioneer. Go. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 79 Bronco. 19 Lion. Hut.
Young. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check go.
To throw is Young. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
On first down is Young. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 11, Panther 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready?
Throwing on second down, Young. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And the Panthers have got a first and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
79 Bronco. 70.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Hubbard. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 19 Lion.
Young gonna give it to Brooks. Powering forward. He's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Prescott to the left side, caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 34. Prescott on 1st down. This pass caught by Judy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Number 154 Lion. Wait, take.
They'll throw again. Dak. He's going to keep it himself.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter 3rd down attempt.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
47. Yeah, here we go. 26.
To throw is Dak. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Panthers 7. Brendan Aubrey.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Working free downfield, it's Thielen. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hut.
Throwing is Young. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
To kick off for the Panthers.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Play is made there by DJ Wano. Here's second and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Right side and hauled in by McConkey.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On third down, Prescott. This is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Dak going to throw it here on first down. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick six, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick six, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here first and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Prescott. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw in the last possession.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Walker. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Here's Walker. Has some room inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Dallas. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
Next to score, Cowboys 28, Panthers 21. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, Young. That one incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A 2nd down throw for Young. He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Back to throw, Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll run here with Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. A handoff to Pacheco. He'll get this ahead for about 3. The veteran Josie Jewell there for the stop. Third down, 3 to go. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Walker.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Tracking 60. Here we go, shot.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
Now Young. Now a loose football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
A big gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Lion. Mustang 19.
They'll go. Young. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
There you go. What do you think?
They run with Walker, and he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Yeah! What do you think?
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
Xavier Woods on the tackle. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Dallas.
Yeah, here we go. Right check. What do you think?
Throwing is Prescott. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And they'll bring this inside the 30, a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Walker. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Straight ahead, it's Walker. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
To throw is Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to the air, it's Young. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Take go.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Now on 2nd and long.
70 Raging. 70, 79 Bronco. Sag. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
From the gun, it's Young. Off he goes.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Now Young. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Ready? Cup 19. Cup 19. Riggs. Riggs. Hut, hut.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Now, 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Buffalo 18. Viking 18.
Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
On 2nd down, Young. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return.
Jordan Lewis on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a first down. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.